Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olin. And the Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Hoosiers offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gives it to the back on the draw. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The offense set for a first down play. Dropping back, it's Woodhead. Flips it out to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They're going to run it. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man on defense, knocking that ball down. That looked like it had a chance to be good.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's wrong. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Offense in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
The give on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And the Hoosiers will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They missed a chance to put up 3 points the last time. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Off play action on first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kick is in the air. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Dropping back, it's Woodhead. Right on the money. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. He'll sneak it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The play-action fake. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Oh, they're after him. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a crease. It's Proctor. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanting to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
To the air, it's Woodhead. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Hoosiers in the hurry up. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. It's Fung. You can dance around and look for space, or you can throw the stiff arm at him. He gets it out to the 17. They'll try to power their way ahead. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Proctor.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. Now you're rewarded with third and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Working the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The give to the tailback. There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with second and short. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later. And take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He'll take a shot. Oh, if only he were a half-size smaller shoe. Maybe he keeps that foot in bounds and complete in the end zone. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of his decision-making.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And the Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. To the air. It's Abraham. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Tripped up for the tackle. The Hoosiers want to move quickly.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense.
They'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's fumbled. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They get to the line quickly.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Turner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Power football with the run. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to pass, it's Woodhead. Works the middle. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. This time he's got his man. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
How many first downs is that alone? Just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Makes the grab on the left. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick strike complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
And the Hoosiers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The points have been tough to come by, and they'll try to stretch this to a 2-possession game on this drive. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Scanning the field, it's Woodhead. Working that left side now. That's the kind of going as they get it out to the 36. To the air on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. It's a draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. To the ground with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Trying play action. Catch in the middle. It's Turner. He'll work his way down to the 28. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they got it first and 10 from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Woodhead. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Snap from the gun on third down. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield, it's Abraham. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Fires to the middle. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He'll do it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Woodhead. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
Well, really nice catch there getting the 1st down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on 1st-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the 1st round.
They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back to the ground with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. He wants it all. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the pummeling has started.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TV.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Buys a little time. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Abraham. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cobb. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And here comes the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Back to pass, it's Abraham. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out, put on a show, but this defense has had his number all game long.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the right. Got his man. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. 1st down for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Hoosiers have their offense in high gear. Looking for room. It's Proctor. Turning it on.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Unloads quickly, and they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Hoosiers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Abraham. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the fourth quarter.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. So it's an 80-yard drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Abraham. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the punishment has been extended. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Dropping back, it's Abraham. Here's a heat. Here's a throw downfield late. And it swims through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. They punted away on 4th down. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.